at the front to fight the foe.
The 78th bridge on the Rochdale Canal, near the dirt fields where the boys started fires, face to face with the coal pit water, staring into eternity.
The whole concepts that are endemic within the EP and that sort of course through it are stemming from a poem that I wrote titled The 78th Bridge on the Rochdale Canal. We've taken the ball and run with it. So it's now gone into concepts of rather than just looking at happiness or one specific setting. It's now looking at childhood itself and looking at nostalgia itself as a concept and looking at sort of the rose-tinted view that people have of things from their own past.
After me and Ben had sort of come to this mad master plan where we were going to take over the world, we then sort of had to go about actually putting that to fruition, getting a band together, and the first logical step, because we're antisocial and we didn't know anyone, was to get Claudine, our cousin, to play bass. She couldn't play bass at all, but I was insistent that she be a part of it because I thought her mentality was right for it, and I thought she could develop into a talent, which she has done.
The coal pit water then, blacker than the chasm where the dreams used to dwell. And you're drowning in silence that's dragged on for too long.
As destiny awaits.
The screaming brain and the screaming soul.
I've grown hoarse and buckled and bitter and old.
This has been a weird EP to make because it's not been done in a way we've done it, in a way we might well have done it before. Although there's this sense of togetherness, it's been a much more separate process than it has been previously, and that's just been a matter of circumstance really. But I think that's been beneficial. To me, it's allowed it to breathe a lot more, and it's allowed us to really sit down and consider ideas and mixes and concepts and just build towards what makes this EP what it is and really focus on what's important and what we're trying to put across.
Growing up in sort of North Manchester, Newmarket and Failsworth, you get a sense of immediately that there's something better out there. When we discovered music and we started playing music, it became apparent that we could use that to sort of escape into. So it gave me sort of a route out. It told me what it was. It bore itself to me as a place and as an environment in which I grew up, to the point where when I did get a creative outlet and I was able to produce music, I could reflect that in it, and I think that's how the EP works so well, because it's got this sense of we need to escape.
They've exhausted the resources that kept you keeping on.
They have exhausted the resources. They have exhausted the resources.
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Exhausted. Where's the fire exit? Where's the button you can push? The coal pit beckons from the 78th bridge near the house where you grew up.
Place where life was good.
Close those battered eyelids and you take a tranquil breath.
I don't think there's any other band that has the sort of dichotomy between them or relationship between them or closeness between them that we have.
You don't really need to explain things to each other in a way, like the playing the music, learning a new song or anything like that. It comes naturally between us because we've grew up in this band for so long and we've been together for so long.
They're memories of the years of lies, of dancing to the master's awful song, of seeing your true self slithering down the plug hole.
Pillage the promise of your momentary solace. The decades storm the mind's eye. Memories of youth and love from when time seemed endless.
The rush of eternal life. Eternal life.
And in a second, the coal pit water is all you see.
Once you've been in an environment where nothing's ideal and nothing's perfect, because we all, regardless of where we come from, there's always been some things that aren't quite right. Those things, I think, are what bring creativity out and what bring out these melodies that you have inside you. Like, it's never your fondest childhood memory where you think, yeah, you know, that's really inspiring for whatever reason. Like the darker aspects of life form you, and they bring out the art in you. And that sounds really cliche, but that from my like really base personal experience is how I've crafted songs and how I've got into like sort of feelings and textures in the music and in the EP that we're making. That's how I really got into the mindset and got the songs as we wanted them to sound.
Exhausted.
Down.
Exhausted.
Down.
Did.
Down. 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 Down.
Down.
Down.
Down. Did. Exhausted.
Down.
Did.
Down. 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 Down.
On the 78th bridge on the Rochdale Canal, near the dirt fields where the boys started fires, it's silent and the wind doesn't blow.